how has your health affected your intimacy? Is Graves' disease the only reason why you haven't been consistent on YouTube? I was thinking about this, and no, it's not the only reason. I was kind of surprised that you guys wanted a catch-up video. I am so happy to be making this catch-up video. Thought I'd film it in the car just for some cozy vibes. I just got myself some water, and are you ready for this? I got myself a warm, fresh spinach and feta croissant. So this is going to be super nice. This is reminding me of that body image video that I filmed when I was pregnant, where I was just like eating and chatting with you guys, and that was so much fun. So I'm happy to be doing it again. Oh yeah. Okay, first bite of the croissant. One of the most common questions was, how is your health condition going? Probably all of you know it by this point, but I have been diagnosed with Graves' disease. I am still struggling with it. I have really hard days, and then I have days where I feel pretty normal, but I would say the normal days are few and far between. I know that it'll eventually get better once my levels are stable, but my levels are still not stable. We're constantly having to change my medication dosage like every 2 to 3 weeks, because one second my bloods are showing that my levels are too high, and the next second they're too low. So it's going to be a bit of a journey, but we'll get through this. Question 1 done, which means time for some of the croissant. I tried to do a rhyme there, but it didn't really work. Are you planning on traveling again? And if so, what country do you most want to go to? We're really fortunate that a couple months before I got pregnant, we were able to go on like this amazing Europe adventure where we got to go to 6 different countries, and it was just like, oh my gosh, it was just a dream come true. Sometimes me and Josh talk about it. We're like, can you believe that we did that? I was born in South Africa, raised in New Zealand. Josh, I don't know if many of you know this, but he was actually born in Chicago, but he was raised here in Canada. Definitely visiting our families in New Zealand and in Chicago are like the most important things for us to do. I've never been to Chicago. I've never met a bunch of people from Josh's family, like half of his family I've never met. And I have all my friends in New Zealand that haven't met my son yet. So it's definitely the number 1 and number 2 spot on our travel list. And then our top 2 places, like just for fun travel, not for family and friends, is the Philippines and Greece. I especially want to go to the island Milos. That's like my dream, is to go there. And then Josh has been to the Philippines before, and he just is still raving about it. He went in 2019 and he still can't stop talking about it. So I really want to like see what all the hype is about. I love the idea of island hopping, and like Greece and the Philippines really offer that. What have you learned these months as a mom? Okay, so my son is 8 months old, and I have learned so much about myself, about life, about parenthood. The biggest thing I've learned, let me think about this while I contemplatively eat my croissant. Contemplatingly? No. This feels so cheesy, but honestly, the biggest things, there's 2 that I've learned through being a mom, is how loved I truly am, and how loved everyone truly is by their parents, and just learning how powerful love can truly be. Like, having a child is just like a brand new love that I've never experienced. There's something about loving your child where it's like, when I look at my son, it's like my stomach just like has butterflies and just like bubbles up with joy, and it's just like finding so much joy just looking at someone. I don't think you can fully understand what it feels like until you experience it, and it is just the greatest gift ever. Someone asked, are you and Josh still going on dates, and how do you maintain your relationship as parents? So I started the whole thing of like, for the first year of our son's life, we'd go on a date every single month and vlog it. But then with me getting sick, I realized it is actually so much to vlog our dates, and Josh and I don't get to spend that much quality time together. So when we do go on dates, it kind of feels like I'm wasting our time together by filming it. And a lot of the time when we're going on dates, it's just like to dinner or something. And I feel like, am I seriously gonna vlog going out to dinner every single time? It's like, oh, what are we gonna order? Like, oh, what do you think of your food? It's like, I don't know what else to do or say in the vlog really, because we want to have like private conversations and just really focus on our marriage and connecting. Question number 5 is, how has your singing been going and has your voice changed since having a baby? Oh my goodness. So my poor voice, it's gone through so much. I don't know if you have been able to tell in my last few videos, but the Graves' disease has actually changed my voice. Especially when I'm going through flare-ups, my voice becomes a lot more husky, and I don't fully know why. I think it's because like your thyroid gets big and pushes on your vocal cords, but I could be totally wrong. And then during pregnancy, my voice was different. I couldn't hit as many high notes, just because my lung capacity was so decreased by like having a baby sitting right there. And then the further along I got in pregnancy, the harder it got. But other than the Graves' disease and then during pregnancy, I feel like my voice is pretty much back to normal. Someone wanted to know what kind of secular content we watch or listen to. Probably my biggest media intake at the moment is actually an audiobook. I've been listening to the Wheel of Time book series and I'm currently on book 3. It's taken me a long time to get to this point, like literally months and months to get to this point, because I listen to just like 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there kind of thing. And then sometimes I don't listen to it at all for like a week and then I pick it back up. Also, we recently started watching $1 Million Secret on Netflix. It's like a reality TV show where like someone gets given $1 million and then they have to hide the fact that they have it, and then only then they get to keep the money. I also love Candace Owens' YouTube channel. I just think that she is really funny, like really underrated for her humor, and I love how opinionated she is and how bold she is. I love her takes on something. I think she's like an incredible researcher and journalist, so I watch a lot of her stuff on YouTube. Hey, I'm just editing this video and I can't believe I forgot to mention the That's the Point podcast. It's so good. My favorite episode is the embarrassing moments one. I highly recommend it. Someone asked, how do you handle conflict in your marriage? And I know that Joshua and I had made a video about this before in the past, and we put a lot of really good conflict handling tips in there. I think maybe we should make an updated version because we have learned a lot since then as well. We have got more things to add to the list. But one tip I would say is when you talk about how this person's upset you and you're like telling them, don't think about what you're saying from your point of view. Try to put yourself in their shoes from their point of view. So if you say like, I just feel like you're always doing it and you don't care about my feelings. Don't just think, oh yeah, I feel true to what I'm saying. Think that they were saying that to you. I feel like communication and conflict resolution is way more productive when you are putting yourself in the other person's shoes in the heat of the moment. And it takes practice, but I just feel like that is a game changer for relationships. How is baby boy doing? Baby boy is doing so good. He is 8 months now. He just turned 8 months. He's been sitting by himself without falling over. He's just started cutting his 3rd tooth. He got the one like next to the bottom incisors, which is like a more rare one to get for your 3rd tooth. So now he's just got like 3 bottom teeth. But he's so cute. He is just so smiley. Now he's started like reaching out his hands to me when I want to pick him up. I'll be like, Mama, and then he'll reach out his hands. He's been loving food. He's been eating way more. He super loves peanut butter and he loves cheese. I give him like those little triangle laughing cow cheeses and he just like demolishes it. He loves blueberries. He is just like the cutest thing, you guys, and he brings so much joy into our lives. His sleep could be better. I feel like his sleep was better when he was like 3 months old. So yeah, I don't know why it's like worse at 8 months than it was at 3 months, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I feel like I'm used to it at this point, and I'm pretty good at like taking a nap with him during the day. Joshua and I really share the nighttime shifts when he's home, so it's doable and we're okay. Someone said, this might be TMI, but how has your health affected your intimacy? I like to talk about sex on this channel, but I try not to share like intimate details about my own sex life. I will say, when you're a mom, well, just a parent in general, you're super tired. And it can be harder to make special time for you and your spouse. And then I'll also say, if you have a health condition, you can be super tired and it can be really tough to make intimate time with you and your spouse. So what I'm going through right now isn't like the best setup for that aspect, but don't worry about us. Joshua and I are both happy and we're both still having fun. We're doing good. It's not about, what's the saying? It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Okay, that's enough. And then the last question, which is maybe the juiciest question of all, is Graves' disease the only reason why you haven't been consistent on YouTube? I was thinking about this, and no, it's not the only reason. Lately, if I'm being super transparent, I have felt too caught up with the analytics of YouTube. I've been looking at the numbers a lot and thinking, oh man, like why are like my views going down? Why did this video get more views than this video when I actually think that this video is better? And I think I've just gotten a little bit distracted with what success for my channel means. Because of the type of channel I have, success is not how much I make from YouTube. It's not how many views I get or how many likes or how many comments or whatever. Success is the fact that I am creating Christian content that is helping people in their relationships. And if I'm doing that, if I'm making good quality Christian content that I believe is helping people in their relationships and is just like a good, wholesome place on the internet for someone to be spending their time, then that is success. So I'm trying to really just focus on that and not be distracted by numbers, because that just like sucks the fun out of it, makes it stressful, it makes it feel like I have to perform. I'm going to be trying to just follow my heart and make the videos that I feel I need to be making. And I love hearing from you guys what kind of videos you want to see, because I'm doing this for you, you know. I want to help you in your marriages, in your relationships, in your walk with God. You know, even videos like this, right? Like, I'm not necessarily helping you in your marriage by making this video, but I just want to be a wholesome face on the internet where you can watch my content and know that there's not going to be swearing, there's not going to be inappropriate talk, and it's ultimately going to be centered around Christ. I would love to know in the comments below why you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Is it because of the marriage advice, the relationship advice? Is it just because I'm a Christian YouTuber? Is it because you like my vlogs? Like, I just really want to know, like, what is the reason that you subscribe to my YouTube channel? That was it for the 10 questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you feel a little bit more up to date with what's going on in my life, where my head's at, my heart's at, my health's at, my marriage is at, where my life is at. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.